This is from Mr. Pete Dole, 420 Old Clareton Road. At the agenda meeting, I had discussed a report I received after filing a right-to-know request with the Allegheny County 911.
This was from the fire last year on Green Drive on July 13th. Response times are as follows. Pleasant Hills arrived in 14 minutes, 180 Engine 2 arrived in 19 minutes, 180 Engine 1 arrived in 24 minutes, South Baldwin arrived in 25 minutes, and 180 Engine 4 arrived in 28 minutes. I'm not bringing this up to disparage 885 or Florette. This is simple logistics. A truck from 885 or Florette simply cannot reach the Gill Hall area in an adequate amount of time.
This report contains response times for all emergency calls within the borough for the last 8 years. I brought up response times for one emergency in particular. After, Justin Allen from either 885 or Floor F stated that while those are the times the county shows, they are not accurate. I've also checked with people who've worked EMS and are very familiar with the county's 911 system.
Good evening. I'm not going to make this real long or get into an argument with Mr. Dole or anything, but if council wishes, I do have the times from that call. If you would like me to read them off, I can be more than happy to do that.
Sure, and can you tell me where you've received them from?
Yes, I also have the CAD report here from that night. And I'm not going to play this publicly because it does include addresses, phone numbers, and names, but I also have the audio from that night as well with the timestamps. So I'll be happy to meet with anybody outside of the public setting. I can show you this audio and go over these times with you, but I'll read a few of these times. So the time of dispatch for the Green Drive incident was 4:18 a.m. I arrived on scene at 4:23 a.m. 232 squad, which is Pleasant Hills squad, arrived on scene at 4:24 a.m. 270 truck called en route at 4:25 a.m. and 180 Engine 2 arrived on scene at 4:26 a.m. So those are just a few of the important times to document.
Can I say one thing at the end of that?
Sure.
I guess I owe everybody an apology for making a statement saying it was 20 minutes when in fact it was 19. So if my numbers were incorrect, I apologize for misleading you on that 1 minute's time.
Which they did respond in contrary to at least one person's belief here of 20 minutes, which it was under that from the time of the call to the time of the first engine responding. There were multiple members who were there without the engine within several minutes. So I want to again thank everybody who was there and was able to do their part.
I arrived on scene at 4:23 a.m. 232 squad, which is Pleasant Hills squad, arrived on scene at 4:24 a.m. 270 truck called en route at 4:25 a.m. and 180 Engine 2 arrived on scene at 4:26 a.m.
I have a question here, okay? when was the first fire engine from Jefferson Hills Fire Rescue to get there? How long did it take?
So the time of dispatch was 4:18 a.m. 180 engine 2 arrived on scene at 4:26. So approximately 8 minutes.
Engine 2.
That's Floor F's engine. Don Withers was the driver pumper that night.
Well, I mean, there's a whole lot, and I don't know if we want this to play out here, but I personally went over to Gill Hall and watched their security tapes, and you could see each of the engines going down Gill Hall, and it was not within 8 minutes.
Well, you might want to watch those tapes again.
No,
Because I can tell you this much. We have a
Gill
shift
Hall
crew there.
has them.
We have a, hold on.
People have security tapes.
We have a shift crew there. If I drive from my home on Nielsen Drive, which is right behind Gill Hall Fire Hall, to Floor F doing 20 miles per hour, I can be there in 9 minutes. I've timed it.
I'm just
It
watching.
doesn't take 20 minutes with a shift crew.
I'm watching.
Get out the
I'm
door
watching a
and be there in
videotape.
20 minutes. I'm sorry, 19 minutes.
I watched the
19
videotape.
minutes.
Okay.
I would like to, just a little piece of advice. Can we quit bringing this incident up out of respect for the homeowner? He was here in August, September, October, whatever it was, and also requested the same thing. Stop making residents a political agenda topic. Thank you.